Testing 1 2 1 2. Hey there, SimFans. How's it going, everybody? So good to see you. Greg Feaster, Maite, Bats, what's up, man? Grumpy Old Studios in the house. Give it up, friends. How's it going, Bats? And of course, Grumpy Silver Motherfucking Killer. How you doing, Silver? And CP65 Hawkins. Oh, and all the rest of you. It's good to see you, Evo, Eagle Sky, TJ Turner, Old Golfer. Oh, it's good to see all of you. Ready for some flying. Hey, Maple, 69 by 69. Good to see you, Maple. Can't wait to get on with this flight with y'all. Check out the WINGFLEX gear, friends. I'll be right with you. Be right back in a moment.
Hard to believe.
right. Hey, SimFans, happy Wednesday night. It's so good to see you, my friends, my pals, my amigos. So we are now on our fourth and final installment in our WINGFLEX hardware series review here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, friends. As tonight we'll be debuting the WINGFLEX A320 RMP Combo. Yes, friends. Can you believe it? Already it's 4 weeks. 4 weeks. We've been doing this once a week. We started with the FCU, then we moved on over to the, I think it was the EFIS or the MCDU, and then whatever was the opposite of that. I think it was the FCU, the MCDU, then the EFIS, and now we are doing the RMP Combo Cube for the fourth installment here, and we are excited for this. At least I'm excited for it. And during this flight, not only will we take the skies and demo the WINGFLEX all together, the hardware together, we'll also be featuring the Fenix A320 featuring the American Airlines livery. And again, with the WINGFLEX hardware, all WINGFLEX, except for, of course, the WINWING, our friends at WINWING Ursa Minor, as we have for the flight stick, and, of course, their Orion rudder pedals. And by the way, if you noticed originally when I scheduled the stream, originally I was planning on flying the Fenix Airbus A321 tonight, but there's a weird bug. Anyone else run into this? I ran into it last night and spent a couple hours trying to isolate the problem. Came down to when I would do the performance pay. Well, I'll get into it more later. But long story short, there were some performance issues with the A321. So I decided to switch over to the A320 where I don't have the performance issues. Now, I noticed there was an update before, at least last night, for about a half of a gig. Applied that thinking it would fix the A321. Nope, didn't work. And so we're in the A320 tonight. But that's okay. This plane works absolutely fantastic. And actually, it matches up with, for whatever reason, WINGFLEX, rather, decided to title their products A320, even though they work with A319, 320, and 321, and, of course, the various aircraft from I&I builds, and, of course, from our original friends over at Phoenix, and, of course, it has the built-in Airbus software and aircraft that work with this unit. So we're at the A320. So now, along with WINGFLEX, as I mentioned, we'll be doing the WINWING Ursa Minor flight stick, the Orion rudder pedals. Of course, we have the Honeycomb Bravo Throttle Quadrant with the awesome ProDeskSim add-on A319-A321 that you all know that I love so much. So let's go ahead and take a look at this setup here. So, friends, here we go. This is our setup, and I'm set up with you. So, yeah, we are using the, again, right over here, you can see here, and I don't have it powered on yet. You can see that the FCU has the information there. And but we also have, of course, you can see the MCDU over here. This is the WINGFLEX MCDU. Of course, we have the Orion pedals underneath there. And, of course, here's our A319 ProDeskSim add-on with our Honeycomb Bravo Throttle Quadrant. And if you look here, I've got all the rest of the fixins here, the WINGFLEX. Of course, we've got the left EFIS there, the FCU right in the center there, and, of course, what we're highlighting tonight, the RMP Cube, which is actually a pretty neat, nifty thing. Thank you for the LRM reminder. I actually had to restart. Actually, I already have it going, Bats, but nonetheless, thank you. I am connected with LRM, buddy. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. So anyway, so yeah, I've got that going on tonight, and so I did mess with my camera a little bit. Let me do a little movement there. I guess that works. It's good enough for government work, right? But anyway, so that's what we're highlighting tonight, friends. And if I switch back here, we can take a look a little bit closer. And again, I got to get that fixed. That always comes back up. But anyway, let's do the call-outs to all of you, my friends, that are in chat right now. So I've got cool videos from a cool guy. Good to see you. Cool videos from a cool guy. We got Silver Motherfucking Killer. How's it going, Silver? Good to see you. Mark Griffin is in the house. Mark, it's been a hot minute. Good to see you back in the live stream, my friend. We also have, over here, we've got Bats. Bats, can't wait to see you. By the way, Bats and Johnny Mon and I, we're going to meet up in Chicago. I'm taking off tomorrow for Chicago, and we're going to be live streaming from Chicago, so watch the channel. We're going to be at the Sim Gaming Expo. And good friend George there is the founder and the organizer of the event. It's going to be mainly racing, but he reached out to me and said, hey, you know what, SimFanatic, we want to get a little bit flight simming aspect of it. So I'm going to be there with Johnny Mon and Bats. We'll be doing some interviews. I'll probably get an interview with George. I reached out to him today. And then Scalarky's going to be there, huh? Yeah, Scalarky's going to be there, so we might have to interview them again and let you all come along virtually. So think of this as a Flight Sim Expo Minor, or a scaled-down version of that, certainly for flight simming. But nonetheless, there's going to be a lot of cool hardware. There's going to be vendors there. As always, great people, so watch for that. But can't wait to see you, Bats. Daniel Stewart in the house, friends. We got Marion Harris, a.k.a. a Chipper Sneeze. Good to see you, Chipper. Again, Captain Howdy. How do, Captain Howdy? Good to see you, my friend, my buddy, my pal. And CP65, I see you right in there in chat. It's good to see you, brother. Who else we got in here? Daniel Stewart. Good to see you, Daniel. Everybody say hello to Daniel. We got CFF in the house. CFF 121 says hello, Symphonetic. Hello, sir. Good to see you. And all of you, did I miss anyone? Oh, Grumpy Old Studios. By the way, thank you for the member 20 months. Appreciate that. And he says, man, this is way too long. Hard to believe. It's been a long time, my brother, my pal, my friend. How's it going with the pup? Not a pup probably anymore, or not for very much longer. Matey, how's it going? Everybody say hello to Matey in chat. And, of course, Maple Leaf. Can't forget you, my friend. Maple, it's good to see you as well. And did I get Evo? Evil Eagle Sky is here, or may still be here. Matt Hawkins, again, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. TJ Turner in the house. And I think that's a wrap. I think I got everyone. And anyone sneak in? No one yet, but we'll watch for you. But now that we got you all in chat, there's Evo. Says, I'm still here just setting up the plane. Awesome. Well, talk about setting up the plane. Let's see who all is in here in the simulator. So there we got Bats, N911. Good to see you guys. We got Young Bopper. Is that you, Evo? I can't remember. That might be you. No, Evil Eagle Sky. There you are. Way over at the yonder there. I see ya. We also have Old Golfer 67. Hey, Mike. How's it going? Everybody give a shout out. And we got Cordial Cloud, Silver Mother Killer in here, along with Maple. Maple's going to join us. Maple, is your Xbox going to remain stable tonight? Let's hope so you can hopefully do the whole flight with us. N911RG, so good to see you. You know, friends, I wasn't so sure we were going to stream tonight. I wasn't so sure. You know, I got stuff packed over lunch today. I'm pretty much packed for the Sim Gaming Expo. But I got to be honest, there was a moment last night and this morning where I thought, we might have to push this stream to next week. And I thought, how do we do that when we didn't stream last Saturday? Because I had family stuff going on. We didn't stream since last. I would have been like, it'll be 2 weeks because we're not streaming this Saturday. Well, we're going to be streaming, but we're going to be live streaming again from Sim Gaming Expo in Chicagoland. But, for live streaming, I'm like, with flying, we got to do it tonight. We just got to. The show must go on. Right, Richard Clark? Richard Clark in the house. Good to see you, Richard. Hey, we've also got Miami Barbara de Argentina. Says hola. Well, hola. There, it's good to see you, Miami. Good to see you. And we've got Steve V, member for 26 months. Says hello, everyone. Steve V, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for your continued support, my brother.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Stevie. Great to have you here. Thank you all for joining. We right now have 28 of you fine folk in here, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So right now, we are in the aircraft. I'm going to go ahead and turn down. Holy shnikes, is she loud. So we're in the American Airlines. Again, this is the A320, and as many of you know, you can't go wrong with the Fenix. And is anyone... Tell me in chat. I got to turn the volume down a little bit. That's loud. I'll turn it back up when we start the engines. But anyone else, Captain Howdy or anyone have the problem with A321? What I got it narrowed down to is when I would do the performance, I'd get the block fuel set. And once I initialized, like everything, the simulator was fine, but the aircraft, everything was slow. Like all the control panel stuff was slow. Moving my stick back and forth. Let's just check it right now. If I move it, okay, it's really responsive. Like I'd move it all the way to the left, and it'd be going click, 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 and then come back to center, and it'd all be slow-mo. Anyone else had that issue? I've had no issues with Fenix A321 in 2020. Nice dig there, Mr. Captain Howdy. I understand what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're laying down, brother. But A320 is fine. Not with the A319. Yeah, so TJ, I haven't had any problems with 320. Good to know about the 319. I had any problem, but we haven't flown the 321 since Sim Update 3. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying we haven't flown the 321, so I don't know if that introduced something or what. But in any case, the 320 seems to be okay. And I also had weird stuff happen eventually with the A321. my MFD, all of a sudden it went haywire. Like the route and path went all over the place. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? But anyway, we're good to go, I think. Zach Cool, keeping it cool. Everybody say hello to Zach and chat. Good to see you, Zach. So good, Silver Killer, to see you flying with us. And you too, old golfer. Well, hell, all of you. All of you in chat, you're virtually flying with us, right? You're in chat. You're flying. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue on. And since we're going to be highlighting the RMP Cube, I'm going to do something I normally don't do. I'm not using, no, I'm sorry. You're all probably thinking, well, is SimFanatic finally going to do either Pilot Edge or maybe he's going to do some ATC work, you know, VATSIM or something like that. No, I'm just going to use a built-in ATC. But we are going to do that so I can program the comm. You know, you can do program the comm, the nav. We're going to get into all of that here in a minute. Just to highlight this awesome piece of hardware from WINGFLEX. Again, thanks and a shout out to WINGFLEX for sending us this hardware to review. By the way, did anyone see my product review on the FCU from WINGFLEX? If you haven't, go check that out at some point. Maybe Captain Howdy, since you're not flying, you can drop a link into that video. I spent about 6 hours on Sunday and got that worked out and uploaded. So anyway, let's go ahead and right now we'll continue with the checklist. Now, I'm mostly set to go. I'm almost ready for pushback. So this is going to give you all that are setting up your cockpits right now in your aircraft, it's going to give you a little time while I run through. About halfway through the checklist, maybe a little bit farther. I've got my MCDU all programmed and stuff. So right now we're at the altimeter to set that. So what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and do the EFIS. Now if I turn this on, I got to actually go over here. My camera's on the swivel, so it's going to look a little wonky, but you get the idea. You can see it there. Now I'm going to move down over here. We're going to go to our Phoenix here, and we're going to look up under my flights the current weather for our BTAR report for KCLT. That's Charlotte. We're flying, by the way, from Charlotte. Let me put it in the bottom there. I forgot to do that. We're flying from Charlotte to John F. Kennedy. So let me put it at the bottom here. We're going to be taking off a runway 18C. So there you can see it down below, right down there. But we have, let's see here, what are we at? A320. So that's lame. I only get to go a couple plugs up. But there you got, 2992. That was pretty anticlimactic now, wasn't it? But in any case, one thing I wanted to point out, though, with this setup. So as you can see, I've got all of it together. The nice thing about the RMP Cube is the fact that it isn't a mimic of the captain side. Now, but one of the things that I will say that is maybe it's not really a problem, but if you want to set the right or the co-pilot's altimeter, you don't have a control like some of the other products out there. I tried hitting the stick priority to change it, thinking maybe then I could control it, and I couldn't. So unfortunately, you got to go over here. Not a big deal. You just got to click that. So you actually got to still go into the virtual cockpit. Now, there might be a way around that using the hardware, so I want to preface that, but I don't know. So off the top right there, I think that's kind of one of the downsides of having the RMP Cube and then the right EFIS, so you're not be able to control that stuff. That's actually in your virtual cockpit on the right. But I do like the genius of creating this RMP model that actually allows you to do the comm radios and nav radios and all that stuff. It's actually pretty ingenious genius of them to do. So FCU speed. Now, if we look at the FCU, that should all be hashed out like it is, and so that looks good. Richard Clark says, got some good news today. My Alpha Flight Controls cord will not my Alpha Flight Controls cord will not stay connected after going back and forth between and my reseller. The reseller is sending me a brand new one. Oh, okay. Well, it started off like it started off bad, but it ended well. I gotcha. Great. That's good to hear there, Richard. Good to hear. So anyway, so those are all zeroed out. I'm going to go ahead and set the altitude to 370. And just like within your cockpit, you know, you can switch this between 100 and 1,000. The other thing is, you notice these aren't connected. Kind of like, you know, another product, they connect. And I'm going to do a comparison, but since we're focusing on the WINWING gear, I don't want to bring up competitors during this live stream, but I will be talking about doing a comparison video for some of the other products, because there are others out there that are good as well. So let's move back over to the RMP Cube. Duct tape could have fixed that. There you go, CP. Right. Okay. Okay, so now let's talk about the transponder and TCAS. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to drop down here. Now notice right now our comm radio is off. Now this is the cool thing, friends. You'll notice over here there is a switch. And just like within the real thing, if I go, I got to pull this. It's actually a metal. I pull it out, put it up, and there we go. We have lights, camera, action. And so there you see it. It came up just like that. How great is that? One of the things I didn't try, though, I wanted to see. Notice I remember I talked about the fact that there is actually a manual dial under the FCU to make the controls brighter and dimmer. But it only works with the FCU, as you can see there. So that's kind of a bummer. And I might have to give some feedback to WINGFLEX because maybe they can control that where it does the whole. So it should do the whole panel. So your EFIS, your FCU, and your RMP, but it's only working on the FCU. I do like the fact that it actually has hardware knobs underneath. So essentially what I'm doing, it's like this. If you go up here, these knobs down here, this is what I'm actually doing on the WINGFLEX unit, FCU unit. I can control the brightness there of the actual device itself. Notice it's not doing anything on the virtual cockpit, but it's not controlling all three devices. I think that is probably something they should maybe control if they can within their bridge software, which I do love a lot. So anyway, I actually didn't try it until just now. I thought of it last night. I'm like, oh, I have to try that live with all of you. And so I guess there we have it. Okay, next thing, let's see here. Altitude transponder. Okay, so transponder and TCAS. So as we usually do, we drop down here. And if we look over here, and you see over here, we've got standby and auto. So what I'm going to do, and typically with the checklist, what you do is you set your transponder to auto. So our transponder's on the top here. Now watch, you're going to see this button here move to auto. There we go, and it's on auto. You saw it move in the virtual cockpit. And keep your eyes over here on the TCAS. So we got standby right now, and we're not going to change it, but if I will change it now, but I'll put it back to standby. But see, I can change that on the dial here. The RMP, obviously the right EFIS, you would not find this. And I think this is a really cool design that WINGFLEX decided to differ from other products out there and come up with something unique. So again, this is an 80% scale, and I'm going to get into more of the overview once we get up in the air. Yes, WINWING does control both, Bats. Correct. But WINWING does not have a hardware control for the dimmer. You actually have to do it in the virtual cockpit, but it does, when you do it in the virtual cockpit, it does control the dimmer for all of them. In fact, if I do the dimmer here, notice it's actually working on the outside of these. Can you see that? So that actually worked, but the FCU is independent of that. And I almost got to believe that WINGFLEX could add some interface or some code in the bridge software to control that for all of them. We got Emmett the Nemesis, friends. Emmett, how's it going, my friend? Welcome, Emmett. Good to see you, sub. Let's see, Richard Clark, the only drawback is my plan to purchase the Mozayoke is now on hold. Oh, speaking of, we will be highlighting that soon there, Mr. Richard Clark. Captain Red Sky's in the house. Captain Red Sky, hello. Everybody say hello to Captain Red Sky. So good to see you, Captain. Welcome aboard, sir. Welcome aboard. Okay, so that is set, and that's probably about it just for now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off that RMP camera just for the moment. And external power, we're going to go ahead and verify that that is off. And it is still on, so we're going to go ahead and turn that off because we have the APU bleed going. So there we go. Now it's available. APU bleed, verify on, and it is on. Seatbelt signs to on. Let's go ahead and get those on. There we can hear the ding back there for our passengers. And then let's go ahead and get this set up. We're going to go ahead and turn this back on. So we're going to go ahead and call ATC. So what I'm going to do is I'm being kind of cheating here because I want to see the frequencies. What we're going to do is we're going to dial this in. So we want to go ahead and get our clearance from Charlotte, and so it's 127.150. So we're just going to go ahead and use the dials here. And this is a nice thing about the comm, and then we have the switch transfer, and then we should hear it. Oh, I missed one by one character. 127.150. There we go. There we go. Now we're tuned, and now we can request clearance.
Charlotte clearance delivered.
Clearance.
Airbus Hotel Lima 1425 IFR to Kennedy. Ready to copy.
Airbus Hotel Lima 1425 is cleared to Kennedy Airport via the Barmy 5 departure, Tango Yankee India transition, runway 18 center. Climb via SID, maintain 5,000, expect flight, level tree 7010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 134.75, squawk 5265.
All right, so we got 134.175, so let's go ahead and read back.
Cleared to Kennedy via the Barmy 5 departure, Tango Yankee India transition, runway 18 center. Climb via SID, maintain 5,000, expect flight. Level tree 7010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 1.
And if somebody types in exclamation FP, you will see the standard instrument departure. So when ATC is saying, you know, climb via SID, maintain 5,000, that's what we're going to be flying out.
Contact ground on 121.8.
What software are you using for the ATC? Mark Griffin, great question. The built-in software, man. This comes right with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So I know probably some of you would like me to be doing Pilot Edge or VATSIM or something else. Say Intention, some of the other great products out there. We're just tonight using the built-in ATC stuff. Thank you for the question. Okay, so we got to tune ground. So let's go ahead and do 1218. Look at that. We're, oops, 1218 and flip. Now we're at 1218. Now we can request pushback clearance.
Charlotte ground, Airbus 425, gate Alpha 7, information Sierra. Request pushback.
Of course, Mark. Thank you for the question, my brother.
Airbus 425, Charlotte ground. Pushback approved.
Yay! Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do pushback. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and close that window. We'll go back to that. And let's go ahead and get our beacon on. Right there. And then what this is going to do is going to bring our wonderful crew. There you can see I'm walking right now. So we're using GSX, by the way, and they're going to help us with our pushback, which I love. Love GSX, especially now that it's been updated. Love the GSX. Who all has GSX? Say it in chat. Who all has it out there? Johnny Mon, one hell of a guy, by the way. What's up, Johnny? Zach, you got it? Nice. Silver Killer, I think you got it, don't you? Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here comes the guy. He's going to insert the lock into the nose gear. What? Look at the texture work on this. God darn it. Wow, that was magic. And here he goes. Dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, up, and here comes the crew. They're going to get us hooked up here, get us pushed back. You can see me inside. Where's my first officer? Silver Killer says, yes, I do. Matey says, see you, good night, good flight, and future butter and orange whip landings. Work tomorrow, good night. Everybody say good night to Matey. Matey, thanks again for joining. CX Pilot, how's it going, brother? Good to see you, ZX Pilot. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the flight. Welcome aboard. All right, let's go inside here, and we have to start GSX. And I don't want to interrupt. Wait for it. Wait for it. I think I need to release parking brake. Nope, not yet. What am I waiting for? Don't want to customize that. Nope. Don't want to interrupt it. You guys ready or what? I guess Control Shift F12. Okay. Catering, continue pushback. Okay, here we go. Straight pushback. Let's do quick edit pushback. And I think if we just hit enter.
Release parking brakes, please.
All right, here we go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, CFF is holding short. 18 Charlie. And then they should start, here we go, pushing us back, and you should see this gal starting to walk us back on our way, and we will get the engine started here shortly. There we go. She's going. All right, I'm going to do the right procedure this time, everybody. Let's go left engine first. And let's get the left engine started. TJ turn off to our left. Oh, Golfer 67 off our left wing. Oh, time to turn up the volume. Is that Freedom Rock? I'll turn it up, man. Sorry about that outburst. How many know that old commercial?
As we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft.
Oh, my goodness. It feels like it's been a week. Oh, it has.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320.
Oh, there comes the rumble. Gotta love that rumble, friends. Gotta love the rumble.
Following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about
Please set parking brakes.
Okay, parking brake set.
life jackets.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Nice, test pilot. Test pilot says, made a Moscow Mule for the trip. Beautiful.
Emergency exits on this aircraft.
Is it Control Shift F12, right? Yep, there we go. Confirm good engine start.
Ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
All right, they're going to disconnect. We're going to go down here, and we are going to go ahead and start engine number 2. And listen to the pumps.
Adjusted
And watch the fans fly.
whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop
There it goes.
above you.
I'm actually hearing the engine starting up without the turbine moving.
Your nose and mouth.
GSX is unlocking gear.
Hold the mask in
Copper cup and all. Nice job, test pilot. You know, I didn't have my... Maybe I'll grab mine out later. We get up in the air, I might have to make one of those. Now you got me, like, salivating for one of those, buddy.
jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch.
Hey, Pink is in the house.
Bypass pin removed.
Welcome, man. Everybody say hello to A Pink.
Right is clear.
Left is clear, right is clear. Light is green, trap is clean. There goes our tug. Pulling back, there goes our gal. And our ground crew. Thank you, friends. Ground crew, appreciate your help with the pushback. You always got to be nice to the GSX people, because if you don't, they kind of like lock up on you. All right. We now have our right engine started. Let's go back to the checklist here. All right, our engine mode selector can come back to normal, so we're going to go back down here and just go ahead and turn that to normal. Have a good trip. Thank you, GSX crew. All right, we've got that set. APU bleed can come off, APU master can come off, so we're going to go up top here. APU bleed coming off, APU master off. Engine wing anti, so I'm not going to worry about that. Right now, our brake goes to max. I'm going to go ahead and get that to start. I forgot to start that earlier. I always forget that part. Need to add it to my checklist. Flaps. We want to go flaps. Flaps, I think 1. We'll go over to the MCDU here. If we go to the performance page, and we can see that we are 1 down 3. So let's go ahead and check it out, friends. So we're going to go over, so you can see the Bravo now. And I'm going to go off the left wing here. So I'm going to go ahead. And this has like a, what I love about ProDeskSim add-on, it has a spring actuation. So I can pull up and then pull that down to flaps 1. And it has a notch to pull that down. There goes Maple. All right. All right. So now we have our our flaps 1. And we need to go down 3, so down 0.3. So we're going to go over here to flight controls. And I'm just going to use the beautiful Flight Sim Mods. There we go, trim wheel. And we got down 0.3, so I'm looking right here, down 0.3. Okay, I think we're about ready to get clearance to taxi from ATC. Let's see here. Did I miss anything? Pitch trim, strobes. And nose lights we don't have to worry about. Nose lights we will, because let's go up here and do strobes to auto. And then we're going to go ahead and do taxi. And then let's go back into... I still have the FCU up. Okay. So I'm going to go back to this, and let's call up ATC again and request taxi IFR on our current channel.
Airbus Hotel Lima 1425 with Sierra, ready to taxi IFR.
Hey, thank you, Silver.
Airbus Hotel Lima 1425. Taxi to and hold short of runway.
I do like that it has the different voices, right? So when you switch the different frequencies, there's actually different voices on it. That's pretty cool.
Contact tower on 126.4 when ready.
All right, acknowledge taxi clearance.
Taxi to and hold short runway 18 center via taxiway Alpha Papa Romeo, Oscar November, Echo 11 Alpha Papa Romeo.
Right, we're going to stay on
Oscar
ground
November,
for now,
Echo,
which would be proper
Airbus
procedure
425.
as we taxi. So we're ready to taxi. In fact, I'm going to go over to the left here and get to our charts because I already got our charts. So we're right here. We got to go to the right and then travel back on Echo. All right, so we're going to go right and back onto Echo. All right, let's do this. And we are using Track IR, so that's this funny wonky thing on my head. Maple, I saw you airborne, buddy. We'll be up there momentarily. There's Badius Briggs. Badius Bridge, what's up, brother? There's Bats. Speaking of Badius, there's Bats. Pretty good scenery. Just a default scenery here. Who's going to join us for Sim Game Expo in Chicago virtually? Are you CFF? Burning gas, waiting on everyone else? I'm always going to make you burn the gas, buddy. Possible? Awesome. Let's make sure our controls are free and clear. That looks good. Not have it like last week. How many of you were with me last week when I didn't check the controls and I was on takeoff and I didn't have any control input? That was bad. All right, Young Bopper, Badius Bridge. Look at him in the citation. With Bats right alongside us here. All right, while we're waiting for takeoff here, let's go through the rest of the checklist. So let's go ahead and do terrain ND while we're waiting for our friends to take off. Terrain ND on. Weather radar, let's go down below. And we're going to go ahead and do predictive wind shear. We're going to turn our radar on to 2. Transponder, so again, here we go with the RMP Cube. That's what we're highlighting tonight from our good friends over at WINGFLEX. So here we're going to actually go to TARI. So we're just going to flip that over manually. And there you have it. Takeoff configuration test. Sorry, the music's a little loud, friends. Let's go flight plan here. And over on this side, I'm going to do progress and then takeoff configuration. We're just looking for anything to be off. Oh, we don't have our spoilers on. Forgot to do that. There we go. What else did I miss? I think we're good. I'm going to go back up and just double check. Yep, ground spoilers. That was one we missed. I missed. That's why we do the takeoff config test. All right, we're going to move up. Hi, my sim, this is runway 18C. Yes, it is 18C, TJ. That's what we're taking off from. That is correct, my friend. Correctamundo. Or are you saying you're on 18C? Wherever you're at. Where are you at, buddy? Bats is sniffing my tail. All right, last things, let's go ahead and do stereo cockpit. And we're going to go ahead and do our RMP Cube again because we got to dial up control tower here. So Charlotte Tower, we're going to dial in 126.40. So we're going to go 126.40 on our comm. And again, you can do VHF 2, 3. You can do the nav, the VOR, landing system, all that stuff right on here. 126.40. We'll test that later. Switch over. All right, and we are about ready. Request takeoff clearance here. Clearance.
Charlotte Tower, Airbus Hotel Lima 1425, ready for IFR departure, runway 18 center.
Airbus Hotel Lima 1425, altimeter 3001. Clear for takeoff.
3001?
18 center.
Okay. Well, that's different than what I had, so we're going to switch this to 3001. That's why they'll call that out. But again, one disadvantage here is since we just have one EFIS, we got to do the co-pilots manually, and we'll see you in the sky, young bopper. All right, and let's...
425. Did you hear my last transmission?
Yep, acknowledge takeoff. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get our landing lights on. Runway turn-off lights on. Wing light on, and strobe on, and nav 2. Well, friends, we are ready to rock and roll out of here.
Airbus 425, please acknowledge.
Acknowledge takeoff clearance.
Cleared for takeoff runway
All right, here we go.
center. Airbus Hotel Lima.
Are you guys ready for takeoff? Here we go. 38 in here right now with us, friends. Welcome, everybody. And we've got some new subscriber, Felipe Fernandez. Thank you, Fernandez, for your subscription. If you are in here with us, please do a shout out in chat so we know you're here and you're not just subscribing to a video that's out there. Either way, we love to have you as part of the SimFan family. Everybody say hello and thank you and welcome to the SimFan family, Felipe. Thank you, my friend. Welcome to the insanity, dude. All right, here we go. It's Mr. Horse Flight Simmer, you son of a gun. Horse Flight Simmer, everybody say hello, Shane. You would do that to me right on takeoff, wouldn't you? How's it going, buddy? Hey, we received the some hardware from Flight Sim Mods. I'm going to talk about that and maybe even show you all here in a minute. Thank you, Shane, for that gifted membership. Everybody do a shout out to our good friend Shane. Mr. Horse Flight Simmer, the legend Shane. Gifting that to Swerve, received a gift membership to Oz Flight Simmer. Swerve, if you are in here, please do thank Mr. Oz Flight Simmer, and y'all go check out his channel. Thank you, Bats, for dropping in the AFS there in chat. Okay, are we ready? Okay, hopefully my flight controls all work there. I see TJ Turner coming in. All right, we're going to go ahead and go 40%. Close that down, and let's get the RMP Cube off so we can see everything. That son of a bugger, he's doing it to me. Mr. Oz Flight Simmer dropping in another gifted membership, you son of a bugger. Everybody give a shout out to Mr. Oz Flight Simmer. Let's see. Captain Jayo received a gifted membership for our good friend Oz Flight Simmer. Thank you, Shane. Dude, you're a legend. Thank you so much. You cheeky bugger, you. Okay, here we go. We better get up in the air before he starts going crazy. 40%. 40%. All right, and release the brakes, and we're gonna go togue up. There we go, toga. We're gonna put forward pressure on that flight stick until we hit 80 knots. And there's 80 knots, we'll relieve that pressure on the forward and the flight stick as we approach VR. Shane, you son of a bitch. You son of a gun. You son of a bugger, you. Thank you, Shane. You son of a... I'm going to get you back. You know what? Rotate. That's working this time. Excellent. All right. Thank you, Shane, for the gifted membership, you son of a gun. Here we go. Landing gear up. Oh, you son of a... Oh, you're going to get it. You're going to get it, Mr. Oz Flight Simmer. 13475, good day. So I'm going to do that. Shane, you're killing me. 13475, let's go ahead and do the call out. I'm not used to doing... All right, let's go ahead and autopilot to on. Shane, you son of... What are you doing to me? Oh my gosh, friends, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. I gotta get caught up on this, Shane. Oh my gosh, you cheeky bugger, you. Shane gifted, what is that, his fifth gifted membership? You son of a gun, you know you're gonna get it now. Shane, thank you so much. That gifted membership going out. He keeps doing it. Shane, you son of a gun. It's a 6th membership. Let me get caught up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Epic T-Pilot, please give a shout out to our good friend Shane. You crazy son of a gun, you. Thank you, Shane. And we also want to, let's see, T James 400, do a shout out to our good friend, to Shane. Keep doing that, I'm going to throw in a symphonetic shuffle, Shane. Like the actual live thing that I never do anymore. Dropping in a 7 gift him. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, but you know you're going to get it back. You cheeky bugger, you. That one going out to Colonel Indiana Longnuts. Shane, thanks again, man. Would you stop it? Oh my gosh, he's going crazy. You know what he's doing, friends? He's just trying to throw me off my game, and it's working! Honestly, Shane, thank you, though, man. Okay. Okay. Shane, thanks again. That's good. Shane, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much, man. No, honestly, you know I'll get you back. That's 8 gifted memberships. That's 9 gifted memberships. What are you doing to me? He's so dead. He's so dead, friends. He's dead. He's dead. Thank you, Shane. You are in so much trouble. Because you know I can get you back. That's 10 gifted memberships. He's gone nuts. You know what he's doing right now? I bet Shane right now is sitting on the pot and he's laughing his ass off as he's completely like throwing me a complete curveball and I don't even know what's going on. I'm above 10,000 feet. We need to get, he's totally trying to throw me off and it's working. We got to get the landing lights off, runway turn off lights off. Maple control, Shane, would you? What else? Wing light off. Did I get everything? I know you can't control the Maple. It's impossible. Shane, thank you, man. Okay, so I got to go back here. Who else got the gifted membership? We got Captain Geo, Epic T-Pilot, T James 400. Do a shout out to our good friend Shane. Shane, thanks again, man. You're too kind, but you know I'll get you back. We also have Kelly Plains getting a gifted membership. Please give a shout out to our good friend Shane. Mr. Ostflight Sim in Mojave High. Like that name, Mojave High. And Remus. Holy crap, it just keeps going. Remus, and I did get Colonel. What are you? He's still doing it! Ah! Gregory Whitpin getting the member. What did you do? Did you just like fall into a bunch of cash, Shane? Did you sell like 1,000 products? What is going on with you, my friend? Gregory Whitpin getting a gifted membership from Symphonetic or from Ostflight Simmer for the Symphonetic channel, and oh my God, he doesn't stop. It's Joseph Cardichak getting a gifted membership from our good friend Shane, along with Maga receiving a gifted membership from our good friend Shane, and it wasn't TJ Turner, Daily Driven H2. Friends, I hope to God he stopped. You know what? I'm going to have to figure out, Shane, how do I get like the number of gifted memberships to come up? But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13? What have you done? You've gone nuts. You've gone mad. You've absolutely gone mad. Right now, Shane, you're beyond Thunderdome, and you need to stop. Shane, thank you so much. Again, friends, Bruden the Great. Bruden is in the house, friends. Say hello to Bruden the Great, friends. 13 is an unlucky number. I know. I thought that too. But I don't even want him to keep going, so just, no. He is so dead. He's you know what? He's drunk. You know what, Shane? You're drunk. You know, you normally don't drink orange whips, I know, or you have so much of a coffee high. By the way, how's your pinky doing? Did you get my comment that I did, you son of a bitch? He did it again. He keeps doing it. He isn't stopping. Somebody settle this guy down. He's gone mad. He's gone mad. Let's see. WH received a gifted membership from Shane, All's Flight Simmer. And let's see. Who else received a gifted membership? Is that like No Name received a gifted membership? Somebody's here with the No Name? Oh my gosh, that's 15. Is that 15? 14, 15? That's 15 gifted memberships. Please, my friend, for the love. Oh, that's plenty. Thank you so much, Shane. I appreciate you so much, my friend. It's not necessary, but dude, you are phenomenal. You are a legend. Thank you all for that. Mrs. Simfanatic, you know what Shane just did? Mrs. Simfanatic, that's why all of a sudden I'm bright. No pun. Oz Flight Simmer just gifted 15 memberships, Mrs. Simfanatic. Isn't that crazy? Here, well, you don't have to be on camera, but just say, hey, thanks, Shane.
Thanks, Shane.
Could you hear her? It's legit. That's the first, hey, you know what, Shane? That's the first time my wife has actually had her voice on the channel. Care to say anything else, hon?
Hi, everybody.
Gotta get close to the mic.
Hi, everybody.
That's my beautiful wife, Mrs. Simfanatic. Thank you for saying hi to everybody. Maybe I'll get her on video, on camera sometime. What do y'all think? Captain Howdy, I'm not even going there, okay? I'm pasty. I'm a pasty white boy, indeed. Captain Howdy says, hello, Mrs. Simfanatic. But Shane, thanks again, man. You are a legend. You're a gentleman and a scholar, sir. Although that actually did kind of change the red tint. Did I have kind of a red hue? Now I got like this this effect here. I got to get like some sort of like, you know, shade going. But friends, again, do a shout out to our good friend Oz Flight Simmer. If you haven't checked out his channel, I'm not saying that because I feel like I'm a hooer. I'm not being pimped out here, but honestly, check out his channel. It is absolutely amazing. Shane has a lot of product reviews. You cheeky bugger, you got to the Mosley yoke before me, you cheeky bugger, on the Y210. He's got a video out on that and a lot of other... He's got videos on the WINGFLEX that we're highlighting as well. Do go check him out. Give him some love, give him some subs. And Shane, again, thank you so much. And by the way, let me pull something out. You know, you guys are just sick. Can't take you anywhere. Be right back. Where's it at? I gotta move this light too. Oops, sorry, Max. Now, I know we're highlighting WINGFLEX gear, but something arrived all the way from Australia. Australia, mate! That was my accent, Shane. Is it good? From this group right here. Right here. See that? Actually, that's a better look for me, isn't it? Should I just leave this right here or just have like the... You know the guitarist called Buckethead? I could be like Flight Sim Mod's head. Okay, that was lame. But anyway, this came today from our good friends at Flight Sim Mods, of course, a.k.a. Mr. Oz Flight Simmer, behind the company there that he started off. And I'm going to tell you what. So we got this holder right here. And look, I mean, this thing is heavier than my head. This thing is like... I don't know, Shane, if you saw the DM I sent you, but this, actually, I'm really impressed. I think this is probably some of the best stuff I've seen so far from Flight Sim Mods, other than, of course, all the cool lever controls and, of course, the trim wheel that I love so much. But I do like the I like the screw knob here to lock it on your desk. The thing I love about this, and I can't wait to try it out because a lot of you know about all the, I'm just going to say WinWing now, but WinWing's PFP and their MCDUs and all that. What I love about this, as you can see, it's a great design because it can just drop in here. So when you have the PFP7, and by the way, Shane, did you know that WinWing has some other stuff coming out for panels? Max just reached out to me a day ago. They're going to be sending us some products, new panels that are the EFIS for the PAP3. So be getting the EFIS finally for the Boeing. But anyway, these will you can drop your WINWING panels in here, and there's even a space for your cable that comes out, USB-C, and it just fits. And you can. What I like about this is it's quick and fast and easy and painless. So do check them out. If somebody would type in !FSM, go over to flight. Oh, somebody already did. Silver Killer, you're on top of it as always, brother. Thank you. But do go check that out. Nate, how you doing, Nate? I love the bucket head. Nate, how you doing, man? It's good to see everybody. Welcome Nate into chat. It's good to have you, brother, in for the flight. And so, but we're gonna be trying this out. And but Shane, did they get this? Did they get? If you're still in here, he's got to be still here. Did they get the tariff stuff all figured out? I don't know, because like I know that you couldn't ship to the U.S. Is that still a thing? So that might still be a thing. But definitely check out FSM and Silver Killer. Thank you for dropping that in. Maple throttle and STD. Oh, thank you, sir. I got sidetracked. All right, testing 1 2 1 2 1 2 syphilis. Testing 1 2 3 syphilis. STD syphilis. No, so the STD. We're going to be polling for STD. Well, that worked out well. Ugh. Okay, anyway, of course, you sick-minded people. It stands for standard pressure, not what you're thinking, okay? So we're going to go over to the FCU, and we're going to do standard pressure. So what we do is we go over here, and we go over here. I need to move this. There we go. And then we're going to pull ever so gently. And now we have standard pressure. And again, one thing is, of course, we're highlighting the RMP. We don't have it on the right side. So what we actually have to do now, because of that, and that's the only downside with the RMP, is you got to go over here and actually pull it with your mouse. So now you have to go into your virtual cockpit to do it for the first officer side. That's the only downside of the RMP Cube. But I think it makes up for it with all the features that we've been highlighting tonight in terms of the comm, radios, navigation stuff, and all that. Maple Leaf says, combo thrust. Oh, shit. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot to turn that to climb. Thank you, Maple. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what, Maple? You're going to get the first officer emoji award for tonight because of that, my friend. It was Shane. We're blaming Shane. It's Oz Flight Simmer's fault, Maple. He caused me to be sidetracked. Again, thank you so much, Shane. That was really very kind and generous of you. But, you know, payback's all bitch, buddy. The payback's all a bitch, my friend. So you know it's coming. You know you're going to get yours. Do appreciate it, though. Thank you. Let's see. Captain Howdy, I'll cross my fingers, Shane. What did Shane say? Osflight Simmer says, Captain Howdy, hopefully we know more info next week. Oh, yes. Crossing the fingers. Okay. But Shane, am I supposed to wait on, was I supposed to wait on highlighting that? I probably was. But it arrived and I was so excited. I was like a little kid in the candy store. Like, look at this. I can open something. And sorry about that. That really, I don't know what got over me right there just a moment ago. But anyway, I do love the Flight Sim mod stuff. And you guys know that we highlight those. So again, Shane, thank you for sending that. And all the gift of memberships. Dude, I should be giving you the gift of it. You're sending me this stuff. Why are you dropping 15? Right? You know, I'll get you back. Shane's like, yes, you were supposed to wait. I couldn't help myself. You know what? You deserved it after all those trying to sidetrack me, Shane. You sidetracked me, my friend. And that was on purpose. Now, I know you. You're kind of that kind of silly kind of guy that does those kind of things, trying to throw me off. I mean, I never do that to you. I'd expect you to be courteous in return and not to try to throw me off my game. Because, friends, I never do that. Right, Maple? I never do that to Osflight Simmer. And, you know, I'm actually kind of mad about something, Shane. You know, you used to have the ability, like Captain Howdy always does to me, like doing the explosion. Captain Howdy, go ahead if you have enough tokens. Do the explosion. You know the explosion. And he'll do that to me when I'm landing. But, no, you had to take out the sound bit. Right? Because I love doing that. And you took it out. You took it away from us. Maple, he took it away from that one right there. Thanks, Captain Howdy. See, right there. And you took it away, Oz. You took away our fun. Shame on you. But you're a smart guy. No, that's why you did it. By the way, did you all see that Flight Simmer hurt his pinky? Did you know how he hurt his pinky? He has it posted. Go check out his channel in his community, and he has a post. He's got a bandage on his pinky finger. I think it was his left hand, his left pinky. And I told him, I said, well, Shane, you know what? It's good to extend your pinky finger when you're drinking tea. You know, he drinks coffee and tea, so but I think he sprained his pinky finger because he extended it too much. Shane, you don't have to extend your pinky finger that much when you're drinking tea and coffee. It's not necessary, you know. Relax it a bit, you know. You don't want to hurt your pinky. But no, I kid. I have some fun with you. I do hope your finger's okay, in all honesty. Did you, like, lose half your finger? I don't even know. You had a big, you know, blue Band-Aid or something on it. So Maple said, you made him take it away? Oh, then it's your fault, Maple, taking away our fun. Brett Plays is in the house. Brett, how's it going, brother? Good to see you, Brett. Welcome to the flight in the live stream. Good to see you. CFF121 says, oh, yeah, like the Macho Man. Andy Savage. Hey, Shane, are you going to be watching when we go to Chicago, doing a little Sim Gaming Expo? I'm going to see Bats there. Johnny Mons being one hell of a guy. He's letting us stay at his place, his pad. He actually said, hey, Sim and Bats, you know, what kind of drinks do you want? So he's going to set us up with some orange whips. So yeah, I'm gonna drive. I have to work tomorrow, so I almost didn't stream tonight because I was like, I gotta pack. You know, got Mrs. Symphonetic, and you know, we just dropped off our daughter at college, 9.5 hours away last weekend. That's why we didn't stream. And I'm like, should I really be doing this? But we made it work, and she understands because she's such a great wife. She's a great wife. She's got to be, right? She puts up with me. Could you all imagine putting up with me 24/7? Actually, she doesn't have to put up with me 24/7 because you all have to put up with me at least a couple, 3 hours, probably 6 hours a week, right? At least. She deserves an award. So do all of you, in fact. Anyway. Oh. So, anyway, it must be hoot. I'm hot. My wife closed the door because she said, you're loud. And I'm like, really? Have you not known me for the past how many years we've been married? Of course I'm loud. I'm loud. You guys know this. I don't need to turn the microphone up that much. Actually, that's why I have a passive microphone. I don't even need an amplifier for this thing. I don't even need an amplifier. I don't even need a microphone. You could probably hear me halfway across the world. Lars probably hears me right now. He puts his ear out to the door, right? Listens outside. Just a little faintly. You can hear some fanatic way over in the States. Right? She told you to shut up. Well, she didn't say shut up. Yeah, I guess, Maple, kind of in a way she did. Translation, you're being loud. Translation, shut up. Yeah, you're right. Brett Play says, Bats, we need to get Symphonetic into ATS for sure. Or 2. Yeah, you know what? And Bats even mentioned that there was what was it, Bats? It was a 10% sale on American Truck Simulator. And I missed it. So I don't have Iowa. I've got like maybe 6 or 7 locations I don't have, and I do plan. No, I'm not even going to say it because I never come through on it. But you're right, Brett. I do need to get into American Truck Simulator. It'd be fun. You know what? Honestly, I've never once have actually driven in that game. See, I didn't say played the game because it's a simulator. I hate it when people say play, and I let it slip every once in a while. I do the same thing. I know. But I've never done multiplayer within American Truck Simulator. So I never simmed in that truck simulator and actually have done multiplayer, as sad as that is. So you're all going to allow me to pop my proverbial cherry, as it were, in American Truck Simulator as far as multiplayer. Is that bad to say? Maple, is that bad? Did you shut your ears? So anyway, yes, I need to do American Truck Simulator. You're right. Hey, Proctus is in. When did you sneak in, You've probably been here for a long time talking. Bruden says that gives me a flashback to FS Expo with Maple flying right seat with Captain Rick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Symphonetic isn't good at NDA. No, I'm getting caught up in chat here. I missed a few of your chats. Let me scan in here. He was sipping tea. Yes, he was, Captain Howdy. He was sipping tea. That's what I'm saying. Silver motherfucking kill. Let's see. Captain Howdy says, Symphonic isn't loud at events. We are, absolutely. You guys are loud. My brother's really loud. He didn't make it to Flight Sim Expo in Providence this last time, but hey, Silver, you know my brother's loud, right? Brenton, if you're out there and you're listening right now, he would yell, Silver, mother killer, like across the CVS pharmacy, right? The CVS farm. I almost said CVS farm. What is a farm? P-H-A-R-M. But he like yelled it clear across. You got all these people looking over like, what the heck is that? My brother's just yelling Silver Killer with the colorful metaphor, you know, included in there. Bat says, Symphonic, where's Aces? I don't know, man. I don't know where Aces is. You know, I was just actually talking about, I was watching one of his videos that he made years ago. He has like lesson 4 of 5 or something that he had out there and flying the Cessna 152. He did this series, and it actually was really good. And I was watching that, and I don't know what he's up to. I should text him right now. Should I text him? Should I text him right now? What do you guys think? Proctus says, waiting for the pillow to come flying across the camera. It's so good to see you, Proctus. Almost called you Captain Howdy. Let me text Aces and see, because he wouldn't be camping right now. So let me text him. Hey, Aces, we're streaming right now. Come join us if you can. He likes the Airbus. Actually, you know what? I didn't test this. I've never once tried auto landing with the Airbus. I never have, and I always give, you know, a lot of you that have been here for a while know that I used to, well, when Aces was here, I'd give him shit about doing auto land. But there's actually an auto land button. So, like, within the, get the camera up again. There's an auto land button. I think it's on the, is it the top? If I look over here, it isn't lit up, but anyway, there's an auto land button on here too. So there's a couple buttons there. But I was going to try to test that out before the stream. Do auto land and watch it from the side window. That'd be cool. I don't even know how to do auto land. Do you just need to have like an ILS Cat 3, Cat 2 or Cat 3 on your comm or your nav and have your approach mode selected and then hit auto land and it'll do it? I don't know. Maybe that's what I need to do. This damn Airbus. I never seem to get, I can land the Boeing 737 with the best of them. This one I have a problem with. I got ASIM. There we go. There we go. Oh, turn on autopilot 1 and 2. Okay. Maybe we'll have to try it. Went on final, just ARM AP2. Got it. Honestly, I've never, in all my time simming, I've never tried the autopilot with this thing. Or auto land with this thing. I certainly have tried the autopilot. You all know that. All right, and we are at flight level 370. Let's go ahead and take a look, and I'm going to use my MCDU. So if you look over here, you can see I've got the MCDU, and so we can just pan to see when we're at top of descent, and that's at 1756. And so if we look up here, (1756) our clock. So that's in about 24 minutes. We'll be at top of climb. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit on our left MFD, and we'll go ahead and do it on the right. And again, because we don't have the right EFIS, we got the RMP Cube. This one we got to do manual. The only downside to using the RMP Cube. Hey, Shahab is in the house. Everybody say hello to Shahab. Shahab, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Practice says, all right, got to head back to the wife. Y'all have fun. Practice, will we see you virtually when we're at Sim Gaming Expo in Chicago? We might have to do another members only for those of you that are members out there at Johnny's Pad. Might have to throw on some mood lighting. Little disco. Huh? What do you think, John? I don't know where I'm going with this, by the way. Somewhere not good. somewhere not good at all. But no, it'll be good to see all of you virtually when we stream from there. So that'll be Friday it starts. It'll be on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Be various vendors there. It's very focused on racing, but they're adding flight simming. And again, George, the founder and organizer of it, he's been on several of our live streams, and he's been in our Discord server, and reached out to me and asked a bunch of questions about Flight Sim Expo. He actually talked to Evan as well. From Flight Sim Expo, a co-founder there that we're, I'd like to say friends now. He gave me a big hug at the end of Flight Sim Expo. You saw that, Silver, Pat. But anyway, we'll be there, reached out, and I think I might be talking about something. I don't know yet what. How good is that? Live it on the fly is what I always say. Practice says after dark. Yes, indeed, practice after dark. After dark, my friend. Vruden, the hot tub stream? No! No, Vruden. Never. Thank you. Vruden, what movie is that from? No, never. Thank you. If you get that, I'll be amazed. Yeah, Shane is the one that does the hot tub, isn't he, Maple? A cheeky bugger. Dropping in 15 gifter memberships. How about that guy? What a guy. What a pal. All right. I might have to go refresh my eggnog, friends, and take a quick bio. We don't have that far to go. Again, we've... what just happened? 17:56. So, we got 21 minutes. We got time. Hey, we've got Carwin Davies is there and is at 9 months as a commercial pilot. As a member. Carwin, you'll maybe have to check out the member zone.
Fanatic, I celebrated my 35th birthday last week and it went well. My flatmate flew out of Christchurch now in Japan.
That is absolutely awesome. Everybody say happy birthday to Carwin Davies. Carwin just said, I celebrated my happy birthday, buddy. Celebrated my 35th birthday last week and it went well. That is good to hear. My first mate flew out of Christchurch now in Japan. That is awesome. Christchurch, we've flown that before. Carwin Davies, thank you so much for the 9 months. Let's give it up to our good friend, Carwin Davies. Thank you so much for your continued support, and happy birthday to you. A happy birthday to you. A happy birthday to Carwin. Everybody just disconnected. Happy birthday to you, buddy. Hey, that's awesome, man. 35? I remember being 35. It was just like yesterday. Remember that, Vruden? Remember 35? Carwin, you're still a youngin'. You're still a youngin'. Enjoy those years, man. Those are like some of the best years, like middle 30s. It's great. Captain Red Sky. Is that Johnny Cash? Oh, man. Not even close. Oh, that's awesome, Carwin. Yeah, there, Vruden gave you a happy birthday. Japan is awesome. Yeah, you've been to Japan. That's right. You've talked about that, Vruden. Awesome. All right, friends. Well, I think with that, you all need a break after I just sang happy birthday, right? You need to give your ears a rest. I need to give my voice a rest, clearly, and I will be right back. Let's take about a 5, 7, maybe even a 10-minute break, and guess what? There you go, Vruden. That's just for you, my friend. Bruden's always on my case when I don't do the... Wait, where are all the nameplates? Is everybody ahead of me? Oh, wait, no, there you go. There's that 911. We'll do the outside shot, turn the tunes up, and SimFanatic will be in all the SimFan crew, because you're all part of the show, are going to be right back here in 5 to 10 minutes. Mark my words. I might be 1 minute later than that, if not 2. Nope, I won't be that late. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to go take a tinkle. All right, too much information. TMI, I know. Be right back, friends. Don't go anywhere. I'll know it. All right, friends. Everybody get their orange whip. Did you get your orange whip, Vruden? I know you got your orange whip, buddy. I know you got it. You can't kid a kidder, buddy. All right, friends, thanks for sticking around. Even if it breaks, you still own it. Hey, friends, thanks for sticking around. Let's see, where are we at right now? I'm seeing ocean. And let's see, we are 17:55, so we're still about 6 minutes. Let's go ahead and figure out what we need to do for our approach here. So I'm going to go over to SimBrief. Emmett, how you doing? Got my orange whip equals T. Yes, friends, because orange whip does not mean it has to have alcohol in it, right? Doesn't need to have alcohol in it. It can be a tea, like, hey, by the way, just be careful, Emmett, because our good friend Shane, Mr. Oz Flight Simmer, hurt his pinky. He was drinking tea, and he extended his pinky a little too far, and he ended up spraining it. So don't let that happen to you, okay? Important safety tip. 13 left is correct, Silva Killer. And so, again, I can put the route information down if you type in !FP, but as you can see there, like our good friend, Mr. Silva Killer, put in there, we're landing at JFK at 13 left. We're doing the ILS approach. So I got to bring up SimBrief charts here. Give me a second. Let me find out where the hell that is. Where did I put that? Did I not pull that up yet? Thought I had that open. I didn't. Okay. Let's get that open up here and take a look-see. Right. I got to unload the last one we did, which was a week ago. Jeez, how time flies when you're having fun. Okay, so we're landing on runway 13 left like we talked about. We are going to do the ILS approach for 13 left. And so let's see here. So I'm going to go ILS. There we go. We're looking at, so let me share this with you all. Navigraph charts here. There we go. So you can see here, if we blow it up. But so like we can see here is when we're doing our TLX Caxton, and then that X here is our basically our intercept for our descent. So you can see here it's 1,500 feet. So that's what we need to do. We need to get this set to 1,500 feet. So what we're going to do is we're just going to program our FCU. So we're going to bring that up. We're going to go over here just a little bit, and then we're going to drop this down to 1,500. You can see me just, and I love the actuation on this thing. So we got to flip this from 1,000 to 100, so we can go down by hundreds. And there's 1,500, and that's all there is to that. Now we got that done. Let's go ahead and go down. Brett Play says, yeah, the dog bit it when it extended his pinky drinking his tea. Sounds about right. I think that's what happened, Brad. That is awesome. I mean, that's horrible. I mean, that's awesome. Well, we can all laugh about it. We're okay, you know what I mean? And then the other thing we're going to do is go to our WINGFLEX MCDU. Again, this is $600. Pretty pricey, honestly. For it's a great piece of hardware. It comes with this metal stand, and I highlighted that before. I love the WINGFLEX stuff, but I got to be honest. Save yourself some money and maybe go with the WINWING. I'm not knocking this. If money's not an object, I think overall the quality on this is maybe a touch better. But for the money, because the MCDU from WINWING is what, $180. This is $5. You can get this on sale for $4.99 US, but that's pretty pricey. It's great. I mean, it's got the controls and dimmers here and all that, but I don't think that's worth the extra money. But it's great. It's got some other features to it. I'm going to do a full in-depth review of it. I do love it. If money's no object, get this. But anyway, we're going to go to performance here. And we are going to next phase. That's RSK6. RSK6 again. QNH. So if we just drop it over to here, let's go over and look at our arrival. So if we go over here and go to arrival, we can see, what do we got, 299 Can anybody confirm that? So 299 So we're going to go back over here and type in 2990 LSK1. And we're going to go back over to the, let's see, the temp is 19 degrees. So we go back over here. We'll type in 19 temperature, and then our winds, if we go back over here, our winds are 170 at 7 knots. So we're going to go back over here. We're going to go 170 slash, what'd I say? 7 knots? Yeah, 7 knots. So 7. All right, and we'll do LSK3. Now that's all we got to do. We're set. Let's take a note of our full flaps are at 145. So we keep that in mind. So 145. So what I'd like to do is go over to the right MCDU and actually go to performance here. And then I'd just like to bring this up so I can quickly reference that 145 because you all know I have a short-term memory, so I'll end up forgetting that. Emmett the Nemesis, set your barometer 2991. Thank you. So what we can do actually is go ahead and plug that in. So we're going to do 2991. So we're going to go ahead and get that set. And then we're going to go back to pull for standard. So that's set. Let's go over here. Now let's just go ahead and get that set. So we're going to go 2991 just so it's ready to go. And we got that queued up. Okay, there we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you, CFF. And don't let me forget, because once we hit this white arrow, that's our top of descent. So when we get our nose of our airplane right about there, we're going to push the FCU button. And again, that is going to be right here. So we're going to push on our wonderful WINGFLEX FCU. We're going to push that button, and then it's going to start our descent. Unlike the Boeing aircraft, we don't have to worry about the Boeing. It'll just automatically start descending. Bruton says, wait to be ahead of the plane, SimFan. This is a very unlike you. I know, right? It doesn't happen often, does it? You're so correct, my friend. Not usually happening. Must be on my game tonight. Well, we'll see. Should I do auto land or should I feel like auto land is cheating. I don't think I want to do auto land. I'm going to land this sucker. I'm going to land it myself so you can all laugh at me. I don't like doing auto land. That's a fun part of the whole flight. Damn straight, Maple. I agree. I'm going to land it. Bruden says, I want to see Autoland. What fun is that? If you use AP, then use Autoland. What do you mean, just in general, Brett? Like if I use, because I'm using autopilot this whole flight, I got to use Autoland in your opinion? Oh. Brett, how the hell are you doing, man? It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I can't wait to do some racing again with you, Brett. I had so much fun. That was, how long ago was that, Brett? Like a year and a half ago? We were with Proctus, you. Who else was with us? I can't remember. Captain Howdy. Who all was flying with us? Mojave, hi. How you doing, Mojave? Mojave says, who can I thank for my gifted sub? Mojave, that would be our good friend, Mr. Osflightsimmer. Now, you have to be subscribed to Osflightsimmer, right? Are you... somebody drop in an exclamation AFS. That was definitely Shane. He dropped it 15. That cheeky bugger. 15. You know I'm going to get him back, friends. Although I'm going to be busy this Friday, so I'm not going to be able to do it this Friday. I'll be driving. I can do it from my phone, I suppose. That's not much fun. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. Oh, boy. Paybacks are a bitch. He knows it. Oh, he has a couple of hours in Osflight streams, too. Yeah, I suppose, Brett. A lot of you are over here from our good friend Shane's channel. And our good friend Brett. Somebody drop in an exclamation BP for Brett Plays. Go check out his channel if you would. Please do so. Give him some love. Give him a subscribe. And do check out his streams. He's much cooler cat than me. May the fuel be with you. Nah, but we all have our own thing, right, Brett? We all have our own thing. That's a lot of you that want to do streaming. Don't copy anyone. Just be you. Just be yourself. Just like Brett, just like Osflightsimmer. CP65 says, get him when he least suspects it. Absolutely, CP. You know this. You know this, brother. Thank you, Silver, for dropping in. Do check out Brett Plays. Give him some love, friends, if you would. Be so kind. If you haven't already subscribed to his channel, do me a favor and please give him some love and subscribe. Check out his live streams. They're awesome. He does a lot of military aircraft. He does helicopters, which we don't do. We do every once in a while, but not enough. Sometimes I'm glad he's not flying the plane. Who, me? Oh, no, I know what you mean. I often think that as well, Bruden. I wake up in hot sweats thinking the same thing. Yes, and Warbirds. Now, we fly the Warbirds, Brett, but not nearly as much as you, man. Osflightsimmer's back in here. He's lurking, friends. He says, Mojave, hi, I see you. Clip that, gotta clip that. Did I just miss my top of climb? I think I did. Top of descent reached. Okay, let's go ahead and push the button. And, see, I got talking again. More drag, so we're going to put some drag in. It's such a drag, but let's go ahead and drop in some drag. And so we're going to go ahead and put out the spoilers and get some drag going because we got to descend a little heavier because Osflightsimmer, I wish I could blame you, but that was my fault. Look at this. We're dropping like a manhole cover, 6,100 feet per minute. Y'all got your stomachs up in your throats right now, I know. Look at A-Pink back there. A-Pink's like, oh, what the hell? SimFans going down. Bruden says, oh, we need to do float planes in Tahiti. Yeah, that'd be good. We just did a float plane. We did our good friend Hangar Studios developer. We checked out his American Champion Scout. And he did a good giveaway, and we do shout out some love to Hangar Studios for that. We did the float planes. Did you miss that? You were on that stream, weren't you, Bruden? You never flew with us, though. You son of a gun, you. I need to get you, Bruden. I need to get you flying here in something other than the F-14. French Polynesia. Yeah, that one's a good one too. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Hey, who was the one that was in here that was talking about doing a Moscow Mule? Oh, that was Test Pilot, wasn't it? Is Test Pilot still in here? I did this for you, Test Pilot. No, wait, Test Pilot was drinking tea. No, he was drinking a Moscow Mule. Yeah, Test Pilot, that was you. See, I didn't forget. Hey, this is to you, Test Pilot. Hey, right here, buddy. Cheers. Clink. Did you finish it? Got another? Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done, Test Pilot. Moscow Mule refreshed. You know what the sound clip is for that, right? Moscow Mule refreshed. There it is. Silver motherfucking killer. Oh, thank you, Silver. Dropping in the exclamation HS. I forgot I had the bot set up to do the... Yeah, do check out the Hangar Studios. Got some fun planes for sure. How have I not intercepted our descent profile? Was I that far beyond it? I didn't feel like I was that far beyond it. What does Shane say? He doesn't say I done fudged it up. What does he say? Stuffed it. Doesn't he say stuffed it? I done stuffed it up. Is that in Australia? Is that what you guys say in Australia, Shane? When you mess up, you say I stuffed it up. We don't say that in the States, but maybe we should start. Captain Howdy said, Mr. Symphonetic, I have a question. How are you going to afford sending AFS memberships? You can't buy the A350. Oh, he just had to get that in, didn't he? Hey, did you get 2024 yet? By the way, Captain Howdy? Brett Play says, is that a Despicable Me reference? I don't think so, but it could be. Could be. Could be, Brett. Gearum 141 will not retract. Oh, that's always a bugger. Let's see. Captain Howdy says maybe I can't confirm nor deny. Get off the pot. Hey. You know what I'm saying, Captain Howdy? You either gotta or get off the pot. Maple now knows what that means. After Providence, Maple knows what that expression means. Flight Simmer says, Captain Howdy, he can buy it now. I just gave him 15 subs. Yeah, but see, Shane, you know you're going to get them all back. And you know who wins then, Shane? YouTube. Or technically Google. It's all good, brother. You know you're getting it back, though. But again, Shane, thank you so much, man. 15 gifted memberships. That is too kind of you, sub. Vruden says, Test Pilot, so find a runway so you don't damage it. Oz Flight Simmers, don't do that to me. Said I'll just ban you for the next 6 months. We don't want to go that route, Shane, because then that would really affect our engagement, if you will. Watching runway, awesome, Bats. Gosh, we still haven't intercepted the descent profile. What are we supposed to be at cars? What the fudge? Hold on. Cars were supposed to be at flight level 17,310. Oh, now we're intercepting it. Finally. Guys, did I pass that top of descent that far? Holy shnikes. All right, we're about under 18,000. Flight level 180 is when we switch from standard pressure. And so we're going to go ahead and do that now. So on the FCU, let's go ahead and take a look at that. So on the FCU, we're going to go ahead and where am I at? What am I doing? Oh, over here. I got to get over to the EFIS, and we're going to push that, and we're going to be at 29901. And so we're there, 29901. Got back over there. And then, because we got the RMP Cube, we got to go over here and do this manually. And there we go. Are we still at 29901, friends? Now we're slowed down. We can go ahead and finally take out the spoilers. So we're going to go ahead and pull the spoilers out and put those back down. And there they go. And we can pitch down now. Maple says probably. Test Pilot says PAX has a 2-mile runway. That's a long runway. Oh, they're engaged. And here I thought it was Johnny Mom. All right. I can see you up there, Young Bopper. Young Bopper, Battius Bridge up there. Good to see you, friends. We got a screenshot of you guys up there looking all cool and stuff. I'll get a screenshot of A-Pink back there. I'm going to like dump a million screenshots at some point. TJ Turner, I see you over there. Let me get another one here. There, Bruden, what do you think of that view? It's a pretty good view, isn't it? You got to like that. Love the shape of that wing, by the way. Look at the shape of that wing, Bruden. It's a beautiful shape. Captain Huddy says, Silver had a stutter and bounced like a bunny. Oh, wait a minute. Is Oz Flight Simmer going to play American Truck Play? I just messed that up. Hey, Shane, are you actually going to drive in Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator? Oh, that'd be cool. My contacts, by the way, I used old contacts and I put them in. They've been in like the contact case for like, I don't know, a week. And like my eyeball, they're like glued to my eyeball. How many of you wear contacts? You ever deal with that where they glue to your eyeballs? It's not a good feeling. Emmett the Nemesis says, next Wednesday, I don't even know why I say Emmett the Nemesis. It's just a thing. Emmett says, next Wednesday, I'll make sure I'm not late so I can fly with y'all. That'd be great, Emmett. We'd love to have you here. You've flown with us before. We always appreciate you being here. Brett's doing a little invite to you there, Shane. If you guys, are you going to be streaming that, Brett? You're welcome to join tonight if you want. Are you streaming tonight, Brett? Do I get to try a raid again? I raided. Now I got a chance to raid your stream and Oz Flight Simmers. And Shane didn't think I knew how to do it. And I showed him. Oz Flight Simmer says, ATS, I used to stream it back in the day. Oh, really? But yes, I'm getting back into it. Nice. Hey, how many of you seen Road Kings? I'm really excited about Road Kings. That looks amazing. And it is available on PC, Xbox, or it will be, rather, on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Now, what I wonder is, yeah, Brett says it looks good. I agree. The weather system, you almost wonder if the developers are like storm chasers, because it's, you see the guy going, I'm going to run right into this frickin' tornado. Well, that's smart. But the weather looked pretty good in it. And, yeah, it does look amazing. I agree. And it's supposed to be a simulator, not a game. So we'll see. We'll see. Looks amazing, though. If I have to say anything, as good as American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator are, they are good. Graphics are a bit dated at this day and age, right? But Road Kings looks freaking awesome, man. Let's see. I'm at 250, and so we're going to continue our descent. We're about under 10,000 feet. I feel more console focused. Yeah, Brett, it might be. It might be. What? But you told me you have Velcro shoelaces. What does that mean? Somehow I think that's a slam. Bat says the cutscenes look good, but let's see the gameplay of Road Kings, right? Well, it's supposed to be, the trailer's supposed to be actual in-game footage. Have you all seen the trailer? Check out the trailer for Road Kings. Test Pilot says, I enjoyed flying in 2020 with Brett. But Test Pilot, you got 2024, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you pick that up? We're below 10,000 feet. Let's do our checks. We're going to go ahead and get the landing lights on. So we're going to go ahead and get our landing lights on here. Nose and wing lights on. It's all looking good. We'll go outside here, and there is our landing lights popping out. That's a good shot right there. Ooh. Ooh, grab that one. That's a nice shot. Gotta get ready for a landing here. So we're gonna get to where we drop the landing gear. Yeah, you're at 2024 right now. Awesome. Test Pilot. That's beautiful, brother. That's beautiful. Hey, if you haven't already done so, please smash the like button. Do a like. Helps us get out there. Emmett says, Darren, scroll up to my last. What'd you say, Emmett? Please say the Nemesis. That's your name for me. Don't change it. Okay. Okay, got it, Emmett the Nemesis. I just do that. Some of you, you know, some of you I'll just call you by your name, but some of you I'll do something weird like that. Call you Emmett the Nemesis. You know, add something to it. Like I do a Silver Mother Killer, right? Or Johnny Mon, hell of a guy. Oz Flight Simmer's Oz Flight Simmer. Although with Oz Flight Simmer, I sometimes will go, hey, Mr. Symphonic. He doesn't do that anymore. I think it's because I did that too much. Like I weared it out. Tetley, how's it going, Tetley? Everybody say hi to Tetley in chat. Good to see you, Tetley. Welcome to the live stream. You came at a good time. We're coming into a landing here. We gotta slow her down. We're gonna like carve right into this to do a landing. Let's see, decel 2860 2100 at Telex or Telex probably. Is that actually if that's the intercept? I'm gonna extend the downwind. Nope, that's not the intercept. Caxton. So let's zoom in a little bit here. So Caxton is actually, there's Telex and Caxton, so we gotta be, that's our intercept. We might do a heading route here. So I'm gonna do a heading so we can kind of come in a little bit beyond that. Let's see how this goes. Because that's an actual sharp turn there in for the ILS. I want to have a little bit broader approach there. So we're landing 1-3 and the reciprocal of 1-3, 1833. Okay, so let me get that heading set to 330. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of go out here and extend basically what's called a downwind. We're going to extend our downwind. That'll put us up for a better approach there. Bat says, Symphonic, Johnny Mon, my flight leaves in 13 hours. Awesome. Yeah, Johnny Mon and Bats, once again, you all gonna have to be with us when we go to our gaming expo, Sim Gaming Expo in Chicago. So watch for that. Let's go ahead and take that out and go ahead and arm our spoilers. And we're going to go to medium. And let's go sterile cockpit. Turn up the volume, man. Looks a little shaky here. Looks a little sketch. What do you think, Maple? There's a little sketch. There's the airport right up there. So we're coming in. By the way, Sim Update 3... definitely performing well. And I'll tell you what, Captain Audi, that's why you need to do so let's go ahead and turn to 330 here. Just going to extend this back a little bit just to get to Telex here. And to sell it to 250189. And Bopper has the same idea. All right, let's go ahead and make our turn. Definitely a bit low because I extended that out. flaps. All right, let's go ahead and get landing system ready. LS. Go over here, hit LS. And I'm going to go ahead and hit approach.
1000.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead.
Why did that just do that?
Pull up.
We're going to disable the autopilot takeover manually because that's no good.
Terrain ahead.
I fudged that up. By the way, there's a master caution button on this thing, and I can turn that off. All right, let's go ahead and drop the landing gear. And that was 145, right? Was that 145? Flaps 2. All right, we're doing a full manual landing here. Let's see how this goes. All right, flaps full. I feel that 6 is coming. I think you're right. I think you're right. 145. Okay, 145. Shallow her out a bit.
1000.
Brakes are enabled. I think the spoilers are enabled here. Check that quick. Yep. Little bit of crosswind we got to adjust for here.
$500.
I'm gonna give it a 6 right now. That's awesome. Okay. There we go. I got bats watching me. You're all watching me. Y'all got the bug eyes. Hey, Gene, just kidding about the bug eyes thing. I'll be in my office.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Bursters on. And somebody's landing on me. All right, bursters off. All right, friends, welcome to JFK. Now I got to see about getting the others here. Get off to the right. Let me get off the runway here. We're going to go ahead and pull the flaps up.
Electronic
where the hell I'm going. The reverse psychology works somehow. I think so. All right, friends, we are at JFK, and let me get her stopped here, and then we can watch the rest of you coming in, get our tunes going, and parking brake is on. Let's go ahead up here. Let's go ahead, master, on the APU 1002, 1003, start that. Runway turn-off lights coming on. Let's go back to taxi. We can go ahead and turn off our landing lights, get those off, and wing light can come off now. All right. It's time to watch all of you. All right, 2 left. Okay, let's see, where are they at? All right, here we go. Let me get over. A-Pink's coming in. TJ Turner, how'd it go? How'd your landing go, brother? Let me get over to Bats and Silver Motherfucking Killer. All right, we go over to Bats since he's... All right, we got A-Pink. I got to slow the controller down here. There we go. Bats is kind of loud. I'm going to go over here. There we go. I'll go over by Silver Killer. Thaddeus Bridge, how did that go? I see Bats F-14 is showing up now. Nice, Rudin. Wait, Rudin, are you in here? When did you hop in? We got 38 of you in here right now. Friends, thanks for joining us. Come watch the channel this coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll be at Sim Gaming Expo in Chicago. It's mainly for racing, but we are going to be there representing, I know, God save us, right? Representing the flight sim community. I'm not sure of other influencers. I'm sure there's going to be other influencers there, but I don't know of any mainstream influencers that'll be there or not. But do watch. We're going to interview Skalarki again. We interviewed them during FS Expo. I'm sure there's going to be some mainstreamers, but probably more for racing. Here comes A-Pink. But I'm not sure on flight simming. Anybody know? Ooh, A-Pink. That looked good. That looked good. Nicely done. Wow. Give it up to A-Pink right there on that 747. That looked great. Why is it stuttering right now? It's not supposed to be stuttering. Who else is left? CP65 says there's one flyer. I heard SimFanac will be there mainstreaming. Yes, Bats, we will be there. I got to figure out, Bats, maybe you and Johnny can take turns. Wait, did I just miss somebody? Who's that over there? But yeah, we will be there, my friends. We will be there. We'll be there or be square. Did we get everybody, Bats? Thanks, Bats. Who's left? Oh, Thaddeus Bridge. Did Thaddeus Bridge land or not? Maple is the winner? Congratulations, Maple Leaf. Maple done did it. Osflight Simmer says they've got to run. Big hugs. Blue skies. Blue skies. Everybody give a shout out to Shane. Shane, we appreciate you, buddy. Thanks again for dropping the 15 gifted subs. I'm getting you back, and you know it. Hey. Just for you, Shane. Shane, thanks so much. We're going to be talking about flight sim mods as soon as we can all get them here in the States again. Be watching for that, Mojave High. Again, Shane, thanks so much for your support. Brother, I love you. Take care, man. We'll see you in the stream. Hopefully you can join us for the Sim Gaming Expo, buddy. Look for you there. Thanks again, Shane. Peace out, brother. Peace out. Mojave High says, thanks again to Oz Flight Simmer. Absolutely. Gifting those memberships. What a guy. And for everything he does. Beyond that, just for being a great guy. He's a wonderful person, a wonderful human being. When I was starting out, he gave me a bunch of tips and connected with me. He supported our channel for quite some time now, several years. And been at one hell of a guy. And Vruden, you got him to come over and check our channel out. So again, thank you to Vruden. It's a community thing, right? But yeah, but you guys are awesome. You guys make the sim world go round. Blue Skies, let's give a shout out to our good friend Vruden. Blue Skies, I wish you were going to Chicago, Vruden. I had so much fun hanging out with you in Providence, man. Having a few orange whips and that, but appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, Vruden, for your continued support, too, man. Have a great rest of your week. Hopefully we'll catch you while we're in Chicago. Even if it is virtually and you can't be there. You can be there virtually. Anyone? Hey, Bats, has anybody left? Or Silver Killer? Anyone left here that's coming in? Bro, now you trying to go to Chicago? Hell, you said Providence was just close enough for you to try to make it to the... Oh, yeah, we got Badius coming in the C-750. We'll wait. But, yeah, it took everything to get you there. Emmett the Nemesis, drop a Spark Pilot. Now, Emmett, has it been 17 months? Give it up to Emmett. Emmett, thank you for your continued support, brother. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot. It means a lot, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all.
Wow, 17 months.
Amazing. All right, we're done. All right, let's pull this bird into the to the dock, so to speak. Well, Badius Bridge is coming in. Did he already land or not? Did he land already? Oh, I'll put you in the books. Bruh. Maple, did you use auto land? I'll get you in the books here, brother. Here, Maple Leaf winning challenge. Well, hell, I'm already waiting. I'm just going to wait. He's already on his way in, Badius Bridge. And I didn't catch him the first time. So here, let's see how he does, friends. You don't know how to use Autoland? I didn't either, Maple, but I asked. So apparently you have to hit AP1, AP2, or are you on a different plane? That was kind of a weird artifact. Nice job, Badius Bridge. Look at that. Ooh, baby. Nice job. Make sure you have the scented candles. All right, let's get this bird back. Let's go. Sparhawk, huh? He's gonna be like, why is this guy driving his A320 right into me? I don't think Sparhawk's with us. Bruin did say he greased it. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Indeed. We'll go to the right and get over by Young Bappa. My track IR still working? Oh, yeah. How many of you have the track IR? If you don't have it, you should definitely check it out. We'll go over here by Young Bopper and Apink. Apink, you did a great job landing that 7-4, my friend. Nicely done. Let's go right in between the two. Vrun says I gave it up when I got VR. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to get these contacts out. They're driving me back. Bonkers. Here, I'm going to go to 2-4. Hold on. Let me figure out where the hell I'm going. I can't make a decision. You guys should see me trying to figure out what beer I'm going to order. Johnny's seen it. I'm getting some stutters for some reason right now. Not sure why. Oh, we'll call that good. All right. APU bleed on. Let's go ahead and turn the taxi light off. Runway turn off lights coming off. Strobes to auto. Let's go ahead and shut her down, friends. Down here, and engine 2 is off. Engine 1 off. And listen to those engines purr. And there you have it. There comes the jetway. And friends, again, I want to do a shout out to WINGFLEX. WINGFLEX, thank you so much once again for your continued support and for sending us, again, we highlighted the EFIS and the RMP and the FCU and the MCDU tonight, but really focused on their RMP. I do like it overall. I mean, there's good things. Again, it's 80% saves on desk space to footprint. I do like the products overall. Actually, they're pretty comparable to some of them out there, except for the MCDU. MCDU's a pretty steep price point, but watch for detailed and do check out the FCU. Did Captain Howdy ever get the link to that video, Bats, that I pumped out there on Sunday? If you haven't seen it, friends, I would appreciate you going over there, taking a look. I did a review of the FCU, so an unboxing setup and review of it. So check that out if you get a chance. And but better yet, check us out in Chicago. Check us out in Chicago. We hope to see you all there. I want to say another shout out to Silver Mother Killer. Thank you, my friend, for being here and being a longtime good friend. And do appreciate you. Evo, thank you for joining us. He says, I love flying the 7-4, just hate this small freezing on the console. It has that problem, huh? Vruden, my friend, thank you for joining. Bats, looking forward to seeing you, man. Along with you, Johnny Mon 211, if you're still here. You're probably working. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow night. Tomorrow night! It's tomorrow night! That's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see you guys there. A-Pank, thank you for joining. CFF 121, thank you. CP6565, Maple Leaf, good. Congratulations again on winning the landing challenge for tonight. ZX Pod, thank you. ZX Pod, Test Pod, thank you for joining us tonight. Mojave High, again, shout out. I know Oz Flight Simmer already left, but Oz Flight Simmer, thank you for the 15 subs. I'm going to get you back. You know it, but appreciate it. Emmett the Nemesis, again, thank you for your continued support. 17 months, my friend. And probably beyond that. Johnny Mon saying, great stream, SimFanatic. See you Friday AM, brother. That's right, you got to work. But Bats and I will keep your house cozy until you get there. And look at DeltGam88. What's up? Del, I'm going to give Johnny Mon and Bats some of your tips for they're going to have to run the camera for me at Sim Gaming Expo. Wish you could be there as well, brother, but they'll do well. I know. I have good faith in them. Captain Howdy, again, thank you for joining us tonight. And who else is in here still? Captain Howdy, thank you for being here. And I think I got everybody that's here, because if you're not putting it in chat, I won't be able to do a shout out for you. But friends, everybody that's in here still, 23 of you, thank you so much. We will see you in Chicago, Sim Gaming Expo. Don't miss us. We'll be streaming live. I'm going to have some interviews and videos coming out of that. And so shout out to George, who's organizing it. We'll see you all here probably tomorrow night, Friday. We'll be live streaming, and we'll have something special for your members only, right? After dark. All right, Brett Place, thank you, sir. Brett Place, thanks for joining us tonight as well, my friend, and all the rest of you. Take care, and of course, blue skies, friends. We will see you soon. In fact, we will see you this weekend. Take care, my friends. Good night. Well, dang it. I'm trying to get the song that we haven't had for a while. Where the heck is it? I'll find it. I want to do the outro here. Is this right? There we go. All right, friends. Blue skies. Good night. Take care. Stay safe. Have a great rest of your week, friends. We'll see you this weekend. Good night.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now.